This is Skye, your soulful progressive with FNN, Feminist News Network, that feminist news that's right for you. Welcome to Skye in the Avopui room, giving you that soulful news you need. Yes, indeed. And if you haven't told a friend to like or subscribe and get that soulful news today, you better let them know it's on its way. Just go to YouTube and get it. Yeah. And if you won't, you can just hit it, the name below, and see more videos. Now, during this time of crisis, during a pandemic, with our numbers reaching the highest in the globe in America for coronavirus deaths, the stimulus package did very little in regards to solutions that would help, and instead gave $288 billion in tax cuts to the rich and 1%. Ugliness. And what is really the answer that can help speed along this COVID-19 pandemic to its end? By giving free education, my friends. And besides realizing, like the video I have done on nationalizing the healthcare industry and during the pandemic, and just going ahead and not just covering all but every important procedure that's out there. That's right. Not just the COVID-19, but all of them, because people are not working. In education, we need to cover it. That way we can get more people quickly to replace the now worn out, tired, and understaffed medical resources that we have as far as medical staff. This could help out. And let them do STEM. Let them work on learning how to get the education so they can have the next cure. Because with this global change that is going on, it's best that we learn from our past as we work toward the future. And we cannot have a bright future unless we free up some education for many of our young and willing that can survive this to grow up and learn how to deal with it, because there will be more pandemics to come. Now, this is a animal to human virus, which means just like in 1918 with the swine, the flu type virus that they had, they called it the Spanish flu, but really it started in Kansas with bad conditions at their meat facilities being near the army bases. This is one that we should be sending our kids to school for, to learn how to deal with before another one attacks. And we talking about taking education and even teachers. There was 50 teachers lost in New York alone. And that number is growing. And it's growing in other states. We need teachers. We need free education so we can get teachers before we think that everything's going to be done charter school or online. You know, you still need education for those young minds. And you got to have the capabilities, if you want to start going electronic, to have more people that can go to school, learn coding, come up with apps so they can learn how to more creatively create these new formats from which we're doing our education in. So school is the answer to help with this virus, to put it to its end, to get more social workers, healthcare workers, more teachers, more scientists and inventors, so we can generate more, instead of thinking that we're just all a poor labor class that needs to make ventilators so Trump can send them off to another country to sell them. While he won't even put them in his own poor black neighborhoods in Louisiana, New York, Detroit, Chicago, and in the rural areas of the South. And this has not peaked, and there's no way that we need to be opening America, and by May 1st, it's just not going to be there like he thinks. And we know that he's talking to a group of people that aren't taking the time to really listen and pay attention to what's really going on with this pandemic. It's not going to go away. And we've been warned about this ahead of time. And nobody listened, but it's too little too late for all that kind of talk. What we need to do is get education going and get kids in those classrooms so they can graduate, certify, train, and get licensed in the needed essential positions that are soon to be overstressed and low stocked in staff. And if you agree with me that free education will help the situation, leave your comments below and let me know at FeministNewsN@gmail.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel and the Facebook page. And remember, I'm that Soulful Progress 1 on Twitter, got that rant of the day on Blogger, and I am that one woman team. So I'm not doing PayPal me anymore. It's out the door. Yeah. So just contact me on the FeministNews@gmail and we'll send you the PO box so you can donate. Thank you in advance. So remember, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. That way we can go live when it's time for me to go back, whenever they decide not to cancel my trip to go from the mainland back to Hawaii. And I want y'all with me and Bubba. I'm a 2-time cancer survivor, so I'm going to be taking that disability route home. But we get to see firsthand how they're treating this woman. Yeah, in the airport. So you get to go with me if you help me get up to 1,000. So remember, in this era of hate, you gotta participate, because education is what betters the place. I know that's right. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. Peace.